Viral traffic secrets. The blueprint. Among the biggest benefits of the internet is that it allows anybody the opportunity to get their message in front of millions of prospective customers for little or no money, as long as they know what they are doing. Once you master the techniques of internet marketing, you can get your video, website, or advertisement to go viral. In other words, like a virus that attacks your body's immune system, under optimal conditions, your message can reproduce on the internet exponentially so that it suddenly attracts worldwide attention. While viruses that attack the human body or a computer virus that targets hard drives are considered to be bad things, going viral with your marketing is a very good thing indeed. That's because it means your message is being propelled through cyberspace like a rocket, landing on an increasing number of computer screens, laptops, smartphones, tablets, and other devices every minute. From a marketing perspective, there is no better place to be. Most companies would pay millions of dollars for the kind of exposure that a single viral video or website can achieve for next to nothing or even for free. One of the first people to realize the full potential of viral marketing used it to get one of the most prestigious jobs in the world, President of the United States. In 2008, U.S. Senator Barack Obama was a relatively unknown candidate who was looking for a fast, effective way to get his campaign known among the voters. Saddled with very little campaign funds, but a great deal of young, media-savvy young volunteers, Obama was one of the first U.S. politicians to use the power and scope of the internet to propel him to the top of the world stage. Beginning with Facebook fan pages and branching out into Twitter and direct messaging, Obama reached out to all corners of social media to recruit and energize followers, but built the framework for a viral online marketing blitz that remains one of the most successful in internet history. But politics isn't the only arena that has been able to harness the power of viral marketing. Companies such as the fast food chain Burger King also have reaped the benefits of the internet's free tools. In 2004, the company released a short video called The Subservient Chicken to promote a new chicken sandwich. The video featured an actor in a chicken suit who would follow the commands that were typed in by viewers. Like the sandwich it was designed to promote, internet users ate it up, and the company's website was swamped with millions of new visitors within only a few short days. The music industry also used viral marketing to create something out of nothing. In 2001, 13-year-old singer Rebecca Black created a low-budget video for a hyper-catchy song she had recorded called Friday. Although the lyrics were inane, the ear-candy quality of the tune made it irresistible for internet users, and Black soon found her video going viral, eventually attracting an astonishing 60 million views on YouTube, which was more than 11 million more than the latest video by Lady Gaga, who was the most successful pop act on the planet at the time. Definition of viral marketing. Viral marketing refers to marketing techniques that use social networks and other web tools to produce explosive awareness in brand or product awareness. Like self-replicating computer viruses, which spread from computer to computer exponentially, viral marketing takes advantage of tools such as Facebook likes, retweets, Google plus ones, and other social approval tools to spread the word about the brand or product quickly. The result is a sudden and massive distribution of the brand or product being delivered to a global market via word of mouth or network effects of the internet and mobile markets. Most often, viral marketing takes the form of video clips, interactive flash games, web pages, ebooks, text messages, emails, images, brandable software, or advergames. The most commonly utilized transmission vehicles for viral messages include pass-along-based, incentive-based, trend-based, and undercover-based. But because viral messages tend to be highly creative and unique, there are endless potential for forms and vehicles through which the message can be sent. Thanks to the new affordability of mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets and near-universal internet access, viral marketing is becoming more prevalent. Consumers now have the ability to share and spread viral messages they enjoy faster and with more scope than ever before. With literally the push of a button, a single internet user can promote a viral message to hundreds or even thousands of friends and/or acquaintances who can then pass the viral message on to tens of thousands or even millions more. The ultimate goal of viral marketers is to create viral messages that appeal to individuals with high social networking potential and that have a high probability of being approved of and spread by these users in a very short period of time. When this occurs, you have viral marketing. The concept of viral marketing actually predates the widespread use of the internet. Back in the 1990s, academics first began thinking about that concept, that ideas could be spread like viruses. Their initial research got picked up by marketers, who perhaps first learned of the concept via the article The Virus of Marketing, which was published in the magazine Fast Company in 1996. In the article, Harvard Business School graduate Time Draper and faculty member Jeffrey Raport first proposed the idea as virus concept. By the time the internet started to become pervasive in society by the late 1990s, the stage was already set for online marketers to put the concept into practice. While the earliest viral memes included video loops of dancing babies and other silly time wasters, one of the earliest viral marketing financial success stories came in 1999 when a team of young, guerrilla filmmakers who had made a low-budget horror film called The Blair Witch Project launched an online campaign to promote the film. The filmmakers created a fake website that corroborated the story that the film was the result of found footage and that events of the film were actually true. They also posted rumors on message boards that the doomed trio from the film were still missing. Thanks to the ingenuity of the filmmakers' ability to exploit the nascent internet and the public's gullibility, the movie went on to become one of the most successful films of the year. Made for $60,000, the film eventually grossed more than $248 million worldwide. Differences from word of mouth. Before you could easily access the opinions of millions of other people via the internet, actual word of mouth was one of the most trusted and reliable indicators of quality of a particular product or brand. If a friend, family member, or coworker told you about a movie or brand of cat food they preferred, you would naturally be inclined to take their word for it and perhaps purchase the product yourself. While viral marketing is similar to word of mouth in that individuals share their opinions and experience regarding particular products and brands with other people, the difference is a matter of scale. Prior to the web, if a person told 5 people they enjoyed a particular television show, for example, those 5 people might tell another 5 or 10 people each that they enjoyed the program, and the influence of that original opinion sharer might result in a few hundred new viewers to the show. Today, most internet users have a few hundred Facebook friends who include friends, family, coworkers, former schoolmates, former coworkers, acquaintances, and even strangers. When preference for a single product or brand is shared with a pool of secondary users that large, the result can be thousands or tens of thousands of passed-along messages. Add to that the fact that most people also have other social accounts, such as Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, and others, as well as social comment sites such as Yelp, Foursquare, Pinterest, and many more, and the possibility of that single opinion going viral increases exponentially. Word-of-mouth marketing is critical to the growth of small businesses that lack the resources for huge marketing campaigns. It's frequently what keeps a business operating during those early days when it is still struggling to survive. Satisfied customers tell their family and friends about the business, and this increases its customer base and sales. But when this type of promotion is shifted online, the results can be astonishing. Key viral marketing strategies. Successful viral marketing requires more than simply providing information to consumers such as hours of operation, variety and types of products offered, and pricing. It requires tapping into the passion of the consumer so that this passion influences the customer to become an evangelist for the business. When this passion is palpable and the message is posted online, it can be spread effectively to the masses without any assistance from the original business owner. Entire viral campaigns have begun by the passion of a single consumer or a small number of raving fans with no orchestrated effort by the business owners whatsoever. That is because when a consumer takes his or her passionate energy to the web, they often feel they have a personal stake and investment in the success of the business. So the burden is upon the business owner to inspire passion in customers. The good news is that once this occurs, the promotion of the business or brand can take on a life of its own with little or no effort on the part of the business leadership. The passion list. Here's a way for you to inspire passion about your business or products. 1. Take out a sheet of paper. 2. At the top of the paper, write the name of your business or product. 3. Beneath this, write down the top 7 or 8 things you personally like best about your business or product. Don't think about it too much. Try to write as honestly as possible. 4. Beneath these, write down 3 or 4 reasons why you chose this business or product in the first place. Again, be as spontaneous as possible. 5. Finally, write down the one thing you love most about your business or product. What you have is your passion list. This is what should motivate you whenever you write or talk about your business or product. In the midst of the working week, it's often easy to forget what inspired us to get involved with our work in the first place. Your passion list can serve as a constant reminder so that you can sustain that enthusiasm and help build excitement for your product or business during every point of contact with customers. Some people find it helpful to frame their passion list and hang it above the computer they use for work. Others keep it with them in their wallet or purse so they can refer to it when they are out speaking with customers. Whichever method you choose, make sure you refer frequently to your passion list so that you have a constant reminder of why you are doing what you do. Another key to the success of viral marketing campaigns is framing the message in a format that can be easily shared. It has to be easy for consumers who support the business or brand to share their enthusiasm with others. For example, let's say your local church youth group is sponsoring a car wash to raise funds for an upcoming retreat. Under the 20th century model, you would create a few handmade signs, have a few teenagers wave them at passing cars on a busy street, and hope for drivers to notice. While this may be effective on a highly localized scale at attracting a few dozen customers, it doesn't allow supporters to push the message on a more global scale. Under the 21st century model, you could create an entertaining 30-second video promoting the event, ask the group's members to post it to their Facebook pages and Twitter accounts, and watch it take off from there. In this example, it is conceivable to boost response from a few dozen cars to several hundred. Besides tapping into people's passion and providing a format that can be easily shared, the last key viral marketing strategy is to incentivize your message's promoters. While a certain number of your customers will call attention to your business simply because they genuinely like it, far more will do so if there is something in it for them. When you offer an incentive, such as a free giveaway, a discount, or even membership into some sort of community of like-minded users, you can provide an incentive for not just the first generation of promoters, but all subsequent generations as well. For example, the owners of Taco Town, a taco stand in Fort Worth, Texas, wanted to drive midweek lunch business up, so they posted a notice on the business Facebook fan page that offered a free taco during weekday lunchtime hours to anyone who liked the post on Facebook. Because the page's 300 subscribers already were supporters of the business, the first generation response rate was high, about 30%, or 90 people. Because the 90 people who liked the original posting had an average of 200 Facebook friends, the original offer was expanded from 300 people to an estimated 1,800. Of that second generation, the response rate was less than about 10%, or an additional 180 people. Because each of those people also had an average 200 Facebook friends, the second generation ad exposure suddenly jumped to 36,000. Viral marketing rules to live by. Viral marketing is not complicated. In fact, the simpler and more inviting the message, the broader its appeal will be. While not all viral marketing campaigns need to follow all 6 of these rules, the more that you include in your campaign, the more successful you can expect it to be. Number 1, offer something of value. While the first generation of people who receive your message are likely already going to be open to your promotion, subsequent generations may not know anything about you or your business, and in fact, may already hold opinions about your product or brand. When you offer something valuable, the people after the first round of users are going to be more likely to pick up your message and pass it on to their circle of social influence. What you offer doesn't have to have monetary value. In fact, given that viral marketing can potentially result in a tidal wave of responses, it's better if there is no cash value to your offer. But giveaways such as special reports, ebooks, instructional videos, access to online webinars, and other high-value, low-cost items can incentivize the recipients to redeem your offer and pass along your promotion, improving its chances of becoming viral. 2. Ensure an effortless transfer to others. One of the reasons viral marketing didn't catch on prior to the development of the Internet was because delivery systems made this type of promotion not cost-effective. Postage for direct mail campaigns or expensive radio, television, and newspaper media kept all but the biggest companies out of the marketplace. But the free tools offered by the Internet have leveled the playing field, allowing even the smallest businesses to compete on equal footing with the biggest competitors. Anybody can post a video, a photo, an audio recording, a slideshow, or any number of media that can be seamlessly and efficiently passed on to other users with the push of a single button. Anything that interferes with the movement of your message, such as a requirement to enter an email or mailing address, should be minimized in order to promote the viral nature of your message. 3. Make it scalable. When you create the message you want to become viral, it's better to start small and have the capacity to increase the size and scope of your offer, rather than starting large and risk being overwhelmed by the response. For example, Taco Town wisely limited redemption of its free taco offer to a specific date so that they didn't have to give away the store. By putting control measures on your offer, you can help adjust the speed of its growth as it progresses through the web. 4. Exploit basic behaviors and motivations. Like anywhere else, people on the web act in predictable ways. When you offer something of value for nothing, you can expect a big response. If you incentivize people to promote your offer to others, your redemption rate will increase. By exploiting these basic, predictable behaviors, you can increase the likelihood of your promotion going viral. For example, one of the most basic rules of advertising is that sex sells. Include an image of an attractive woman on your ad, and you are going to attract the attention of a certain percentage of the marketplace, regardless of what you are selling. Know your intended audience and how they are likely to respond to various stimuli, and you can improve your chances of going viral. 5. Make use of existing communication networks. When William Randolph Hearst wanted to promote the products and brands of the companies he and his associates owned, He created a chain of newspapers that continues to publish to this day. You don't need to launch a newspaper chain, however, when you already have popular, highly effective marketing platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, and the rest that will do the job for you at zero cost. 6. Be cool and buzzworthy. People are always going to be open to your message if it is framed as the next big thing, or if they think being associated with your product or brand is going to make them cooler or hip in the eyes of their friends. If you are able to frame your message in the context of something that is already a hot topic, in other words, something that already has the attention of the marketplace, you can piggyback onto the success of others and bring your product or brand newfound exposure. 7. Keep it simple, stupid. Like anything else, the simpler your message is to understand, the more likely it is going to be grasped by the general public. As P.T. Barnum famously stated, nobody ever went broke overestimating the intelligence of the American public. Whatever your message, keep it simple and straight to the point. Given the incredible number of messages they are bombarded with daily, if users have to take even an extra moment to figure out what you are trying to tell them, they are going to move on to the next thing. What you need to know before you begin. Although it offers a scope of global exposure unlike any other platform, viral marketing shares certain qualities with other, more traditional forms of advertising. The first and most important is that you have to know who your audience is and what they want. This can be simplified with the use of Facebook fan pages, online forums, the use of squeeze pages, and even on-page and off-page search engine optimization techniques. One of the biggest differences between viral marketing and other forms of promotion is that the potential response could potentially be overwhelming, even overpowering. Many websites have crashed because their owners didn't anticipate the massive response to a particular promotion or offering. And if users can't find you, even for a short period of time, you are losing potential business. Viral marketing costs far less than other forms of advertising on the distribution end, but the production quality of whatever you are promoting should still be as high as you can afford to make it. If you post a shaky video with poor production values on YouTube, odds are it isn't going to go viral because it's too difficult for people to watch it. Similarly, if you offer a free ebook that is poorly written and inaccurate, odds are your intended audience isn't going to want to pass it along to other people they know. Now that we have examined some of the introductory tenets of viral marketing, we can move on to the methods and techniques of how to implement it for your product, brand, or viral target.